Good morning. It is Saturday, my least favourite day of the week.
And another day closer to going to see Hamilton.
Phoebe just said, and another day closer to seeing Hamilton, because in yesterday's vlog we surprised them with tickets to see the London Hamilton show. We're just going to swimming. It's a very sunny, very cold day. There was quite a hard frost last night. Phoebe wears her hoodie for swimming and we'll give it a wash when we get home because it's easy to put on and off. It's the last one before the Easter break and she should get her certificate today for the last assessment she did, so that's good. She's nearly coming to the end of swimming lessons.
I want to quit, but she says no.
It is a bit of a pain on a Saturday morning to have to go and do it, because we could do a lot on a Saturday. That's not why I don't like Saturdays. Don't mind the running around. It's just, I don't know, it feels noisy on a Saturday. Although I do like watching Anton Deck.
Yeah.
Should we go? Yeah. Are you going to choose the music this morning, Phoebe?
Yeah.
What are you going to have for the first song?
Lush Life by Zara Larsson, because I'm doing that song with my friends and we're making a dance to it
for the
talent show.
The school talent show.
Yeah.
You said let's jump on the bus and take a ride downtown. Well, I don't know about that, but can you help me first to get these boxes down? Well, I don't know about that. We have the whole day now just to ourselves, so we can clean the house or clear out some shelves. You said whichever you feel like doing first. I said, well, I don't know about that.
We are back from swimming and I am going to make myself a very early lunch. It's 11 o'clock, so it's a brunch because I'm really hungry. I was up quite early, so I haven't eaten in a few hours, so I'm going to have an early lunch. I'm going to have some poached eggs on toast. Who knew that was difficult to say? I need to just point this down a bit, don't I? Is that a bit better? I'm going to have some poached eggs on toast because we've got quite a few eggs. We just bumped into a neighbour on our way in the door and gave him some eggs. And it made me think, I'm going to have some of our homegrown eggs today. So that's what I'm going to have for my brunch. And I'm going to make a smoothie with some spinach and avocado, banana, apple, coconut milk and a few other bits. Shove it all in and see what happens. So I can get a really good boost of vegetables and fruit. And our first and only seed that we planted this year has sprouted. Phoebe and I planted this in a special sort of ladies' afternoon at school last week. And we planted a giant sunflower seed in an egg box. I don't know why it's in an egg box, but it is. And there it is sprouting, and it makes me think I haven't planted anything else this year yet. Got all my little pots ready with compost in and everything, but I haven't planted a single seed. So I think I might try and do that tomorrow. I'm not going to have time today because to say my house is total carnage would be the understatement of the year. It's ridiculous. So as soon as I've had my lunch, I'm going to start on a massive attack of the downstairs. I'm not even going to show you what it looks like because it's horrific.
Cause it's my lazy day, just wanna lazy away. Ain't gonna do a thing for the rest of the day. You can try to seduce me, make me wanna play. I don't know about that. I don't know about that. Let's call some friends over for a game of poker or so. Well, I don't know about that. Or should I turn on the TV or the radio? Well, I don't know about that. There's a whole list full of all the things we can do, but I wanna do none. Wish that you did too. So you can just keep trying and I'll just.
As part of my big tidy up today, I'm going to complete a few overdue tasks that have been languishing and hanging around creating clutter. And one of them has been to bind off Phoebe's first attempt at knitting because she's fed up with it and she wants to move on and do something else because obviously she can knit now. And this is her sort of practice piece, and I've still got my first practice piece from when I was her age. So she wanted to undo it, and I said, no, I'll bind it off and you can keep it. You can turn it into something. So you can see it started as this size, and it kind of grew as she accidentally made numerous increases. It's grown in quite an even way, and of course it's full of holes and drop stitches and so on. So I'm going to go through and pick up any drop stitches that might cause a problem and just sew them in. I can see at least 5 just glancing at it, but I'll probably do that tonight in front of the telly. And then maybe she can make a little cushion for one of her bears, or just keep it like that and just have it as a memory. But that's now done, and the acrylic yarn can go either in one of my ugly blankets or to the charity shop. I bound off your first piece of knitting for you. You can look at that when you're a famous knitwear designer. Have you got your new bag?
Yeah.
Phoebe's got a new bag. This is from our friend Ali. It's a Harris tweed bag, isn't it? It's lovely. Are you going to use it for PQA today?
Yeah.
She's just off to drama school.
I love this purple.
Well, that's lovely, that purple. Feels nice as well. You've got everything in there. You've got your script.
Yeah.
Yeah. Will you help me sort out some shoes, please? That's my next
Yes,
task.
I get
Sort
to
out the shoe cupboard. A while ago, my friend gave me this brilliant bamboo spork from Bamboo Organic to keep for emergencies in my car, for eating my overnight oats or lunch or whatever. But I didn't want to just leave it in my car because it needs protecting so it doesn't get dirty. And then when I went to the Waltham Abbey Wool Show in January, the lovely Jo of Pickle Lily gave me one of her beautifully made little notions pouches with birds all over it. And it's just beautiful. It's something I'd love to look at every day. So I'm going to use this little pouch to keep my spork in, and a couple of other little useful bits in my car, and I'm going to put it where I can see it every time I get in my car, and I think that will be lovely. I'm in the car on the passenger side wearing my slippers, or they're kind of like my house clog things. So here is my little area which needs a hoover. This little chargy thing has stopped working. So I need to take this inside and ascertain whether it's the cable that's not working or the little chargy thing. I mean, to be fair, it was very cheap and cheerful. And then I've got my constant companion that once came in a Happy Meal. It just reminds me of a day that me and the girls had a girls' day out, and we all got these in our Happy Meals, and it's lived in my car ever since. And I've got the cutest little lip balm lobster thing hanging there as well. These are my little car companions. And then of course I've got the ever-present hand gel and some lovely royal jelly poppy hand cream from Marks and Spencer's. And I've got this lovely lip balm, which was Lilia's, but I've stolen it. It was a lovely gift, and it's really lovely. It's really pepperminty. I really like it. So I'm going to pop my peppermint, or rather Lilia's peppermint lip balm in here. Actually, no, I'm not. I'm going to keep it out so I can access that nice and easily. I've got my spork in here. I'm going to tie it up. Not that you can see me tying it up because it's really bright. And I'm going to pop that here, and I'll be able to see that every day along with my little car friends, and it will keep my spork nice and clean. Perfect. I could actually just stay here right now. This is the warmest I've felt all day. I haven't got the heating on because obviously it's the middle of the day, but it's really cold today. And in my car with the sun on it, it's really nice and warm. I feel like I just want to sit out here. But sitting out here is not going to get the house sorted out, is it? I was going to do some dusting, but I'd have to move all of these cards. And I don't think I can be bothered. So I'll wait. We always have our cards up for a week. So I'll wait until Lilia's week is over and then I'll dust. So that's one thing I don't have to do today. I'm going to hoover them.
'Cause it's my lazy day, just wanna lazy away. Ain't gonna do a thing for the rest of the day. You can try to seduce me, make me wanna play. I don't know about that. I don't know about that. Let's call some friends over for a game of poker or so. Well, I don't know about that. Or should I turn on the TV or the radio? Well, I don't know about that. There's a whole list full of all the things we can do, but I wanna do none, wish that you did too. So you can just keep trying and I'll just keep saying I don't know about that. 'Cause it's my lazy day, just wanna lazy away.
Hi girls. Got you some vegetables. This way, child. Come on. Follow the vegetables. I'm going to get you some clean water. There you go. It's nice and warm down here in the sun. Right, let's give you a little bit of a check. How are you doing here? Feeling good? Not too skinny? Yeah, there you go. Legs. Oh, you're the biggest one, aren't you? You're the biggest one. How are you feeling? Nice and gentle. There you go. Oh, yes. All your feathers. And hey, hey, you're the hard one to get, aren't you? Come on. Oh. Little monkey. It's about 5:10 now. Still really light. It was snowing again a bit earlier, only a tiny bit. And I've just come up to the bedroom to do another task that I've been meaning to do for the last couple of weeks. And that is to mend some holes in Phoebe's blanket. Now this was a really long-term crochet project that I finished last year. And the problem is I made the colourful centre bits of the granny squares I made when I was a really new crocheter. And I obviously wasn't paying much attention to weaving in ends or leaving decent ends to weave in. And as a result, quite a few of the centres come unravelled. Here's an example. They're quite easy to fix because I can just pick up those middle stitches with a similar coloured yarn, tie it really tight, weave it all in. And I thought I'd managed to sort of reinforce every single one of them, but every now and then Phoebe brings it through and points out another 2 or 3 that have come apart. So I'm going to go through and mend all the ones that are currently loose until the next time they come loose. So that is my project for the next 10 minutes. I was going to have a lovely hot bath, but I think I'm going to actually do that tomorrow. Tomorrow's Sunday, which is my favourite day of the week. And as it happens, Lilia's got extra rehearsals at her drama school. Lilia's going to be performing in the West End in May. Every couple of years, their drama school, which is kind of across the country, they go to one particular branch of it, does a West End performance. Phoebe, who goes to the Afternoon Academy, she did her West End performance a couple of years ago, and it was absolutely amazing. They did it at the same theatre where the Phantom of the Opera is, and I think the one where Lilia's doing it isn't that one. I can't remember which theatre it is, but it's one of the West End theatres. So it's a really lovely experience. They get to be in the dressing rooms, they get to see how real theatre works. And Lilia, because she's in the older group, she's got one of the main parts, so it's really exciting, but there's a lot of rehearsals to do. So she's going to be there tomorrow for a few hours, and Dan's going to take Phoebe out for a bike ride. So I might just relax in the bath for an hour while they all do that. I wanted to show you something else as well, which is a birthday present from lovely Dominique, who is one half of Well Is the Answer. They're so lovely. They've got a really good podcast, which they always film live. It's like a split screen. You can see them both, and they chat and they have a giggle, and it's really, really good and very brave filming it live. And they also dye yarn together, and they dye beautiful yarn. Anyway, Dominique, who's one half, sent me a birthday advent. I haven't counted how many are in here yet, so I'm going to quickly count and then I'm going to work out how I'm going to open it. And she said I can do it however I want. I can open it in the lead up to my birthday, all in one go, or however I want to do it. So I'm going to count how many I've got and work it out. So it looks like this. It's in this gorgeous little bag and it's full of yellow packages, which is my favourite colour. I have counted, and Dominique is very clever because she knows the actual day of my birthday. So she sent me 19 parcels, and some of them look like yarn, squidgy little ball shape, and some of them are different shapes. That is not yarn unless it's very flat yarn. And as it's the 2nd today, that means I can open 2 of these for my birthday advent. So my day just got really exciting. So I did ask her if she would mind me opening it on my April vlogs, and she said not at all, go ahead. So thank you so much, Dominique. What an amazing gift to put together. I cannot wait to get stuck into this, and I'm going to do it right now. So she said it doesn't matter what order I open them in. It can be any order, and there's a birthday card in here for my actual birthday. So I'm going to I'm going to open one yarny squidgy feeling one, and then I'm going to open one that doesn't feel like yarn as well. This one looks intriguing. I'm going to open that one and pop all the rest back in the bag to pull out at random. Don't let me forget, because I'm not in the mindset of opening an advent, so I might forget, but that's okay because then I can binge open. Okay, we're going with the yarny one first. Oh, there's a little, I have to open it carefully, a little note inside. Wool is the answer. Tornado 4-ply, 75/25 superwash merino nylon. So it's some Wool is the answer yarn. What did she say? Tornado. Oh, that is lovely. Oh, stormy nature colours. Look at that. Ooh. Always try to show things without showing my horrible nails. Oh, that is lovely. I really love those colours. And pop it back to keep it safe in here. And then this one, what could it be? A note. Oh, this is brilliant. Oh my goodness. So I've got a measuring tape, because you've got to have measuring tapes. I'm making Lilia a crochet dress at the moment, so this is going to be very, very handy. I've got my own measuring tape. And I've got some lovely ribbon. Is it ribbon? Yes. Oh, I love it. 4 feet of ribbon that match each other. That was a terrible sentence, terrible grammar. I do apologise, but I love those colours. There's something really nice about brown and pink with green. I think it's because that's a kind of natural plant type colour, but I really like that. Oh, that's lovely. Thank you, Dominique. Oh, I shall look forward to opening this throughout April. Right, I better get on with my mending, and then I've got to go and cook dinner. I get so bored of cooking. Before I start peeling potatoes, there's another job that I need to do. So my mum had a little box of things that belonged to my dad that she passed to me and my sister, and my sister's going to take most of the things because she really wanted them, and I requested that I had this little silver cake fork just because I know that I'll use it. So I don't know if it was a christening present or what the reason is that he had it, but it's a really sweet little cake fork, and it is real silver. It is marked on the back, but it's really tarnished, so I'm going to try and clean this without... I do have a silver cleaning cloth, but I'd rather clean it a bit more naturally than that because it's a fork. So I've got some bicarb of soda, and I've looked up online and it says about 2 tablespoons of bicarb to half a cup of vinegar. I have a little cup measure. I don't know where I got it from. I've had it for years. It's got all the, it's 1 cup exactly, and it's got all the measurements on the inside. I love this thing. I use it all the time. So I'm going to measure half a cup. This is going to froth up everywhere and I'm going to get into a right mess, aren't I? Right, there we go. There's our half a cup. Let's do it slowly so we don't get the volcano effect. Oh, it's not too bad. It's fizzing, but it's not fizzing up. There we go. Now on the internet, it said anywhere between 1 and 3 hours, and then give it a good polish with a cloth. So I think I'll just leave it there until after dinner, and then we'll see if it comes up all right. It's another job jobbed. Dinner! Dinner!
Yes, Cuddle.
Mum, I've decided to start reading a new book.
Have you?
Yes.
And what new book have you decided to read?
It's the book Mia got me called Shatter Me.
Ooh.
Oh, looks good.
Right, it's about an hour or so later and it's been sitting in its vinegar solution. So I'm now going to take it out and rinse it. Let's have a look at it first. Oh, it looks pretty good. Do you know what? I reckon I might just give it another half hour. That's Phoebe putting her thumb in. Yeah, I'm going to give it another half hour. I now smell vinegar. And then I'm going to rinse it. So I will come back. To you, no time at all will pass, but I will come back in half an hour and we will see. I will take it out, I will rinse it and I will polish it and we'll see the new fork. Next door's cat is in for cuddles. Hi. It's raining outside. We think she might be a bit senile because she keeps circling around us like she's waiting for us to feed her, and she has a perfectly good supply of food next door. Yeah, she's well fed, well looked after, and we've never fed her, so we're wondering if she might be a bit confused.
I mean, like, we've given her like some water in the summer when it's really hot outside. Are you going?
Okay, it's about half an hour later. I've turned off the overhead light and actually that you can see things a lot better now. And here it is. It's not as perfect as if I'd used a silver polishing cloth or solution, but because it's a fork, I don't really want to use sort of chemically stuff on it. So I'm really pleased with that. I might just do it every so often. My little cake fork. So this is from my dad's babyhood. I don't know if it was maybe part of a christening gift or something. So my dad was born in 1947, so assuming this is from around that time. What does that make it? Phoebe, how old is this if it was from 1947?
1947. 75 years old.
75 years old.
Well done.
I'm very good at maths.
You are.
I don't know about